Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 4. Today we're going to be doing the 4-wheel drive challenge. I bought myself a nice Subaru. I've been playing around just to know what the competition's like, and my car's a bit too fast. So what I've done, I've increased the weight to plus 200 and put on economy tyres. So hopefully this will make a pretty interesting video with me skidding around everywhere. But the first race, and we're at Grand Valley East Speedway, and I'll see you there. Cut. Alright, so here we are, a 144 point race. Just because I put on economy tyres, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Oh, I'm being too. As you can tell, it's already wheel spinning, but it is keeping up. I was going to use the RS200 for this event, but it turns out that you got to win a special event race to unlock it. And as you can already tell, this car's terrible around corners. So yeah, I was going to use the RS200, but you got to do a special event race, and that isn't planned until after I've completed all the beginner events. But yeah, as you can see, got to go really slow around every single corner. Maybe we'll get some oversteer drifting action. But it's just a challenge, really, for me. Otherwise it would be a bit boring if I just start the race, win, go on to the next race, win. Obviously I'll win all the other races anyway. But it's really difficult. So we're back onto the straight. And around about 110. Obviously the top speed of this car is going to be a lot slower, a lot less, sorry, than it should be, because of that added 200 kilos. And I'm going to have to brake a lot earlier because of these tyres, and I don't brake early enough, so I go off and I lose my position to an Audi Quattro, which I like. I used to have a friend who's, he's still a friend, I don't talk to him now, but his dad had a Audi Quattro, like sedan car, and it was really cool. I like going in it. He never drove it really fast, but it was just a nice car to be in. But those economy tyres are really, they're the things that are making me do as I'm doing. I'm still not good with this commentating stuff. I can't form sentences too well. I'm sure you understand what I mean, unless you're illiterate and you can't understand. Although being illiterate's got nothing to do with it. Oh no, we might have lost now. Just gotta hope on the power, which we do not have. Or do we? No, we don't. Right, let's try that one again and cut this entire race out. Right, so I tried this last time, but my turning was awful. I'm using economy. I don't know if I said this in my intro actually, but I'll just shut up. I'm pretty sure I did say that. But yeah, I put economy tyres on to make it more interesting, because without them it was an 8-point race and that was ridiculously easy. And I also increased my weight up to 200 plus 200 kilos, so I'm a bit slower. and braking is a lot less efficient and stuff like that. So it's just an overall worse car. But hopefully I can keep up. I'm sorry if I go off the grass and you're screaming at me for cheating. But I can't really do much about that. I just gotta go really slow around every single corner. I got a nice lead in front of the Audi Quattro. It's 2 seconds now. My friend's dad used to have a Audi Quattro, and that was a really nice car to go in. He never went fast in it. Didn't really, never raced it, or was like a 18-year-old with a Mitsubishi and started revving it and launching it down off a traffic light section. He was nothing like that. That was a nice car. I liked it. I was going to use a Ford RS 200 for this race, but you only win them by doing an event, and that event is the, I think, Grand Canyon Sprint or something like that, and I'm not planning to do that until I've done all the beginner events, because if you didn't know, I do have some kind of planned structure for this series, just because I like plans. Just like my revision timetable, that's planned and that's amazing. I just think it would be a lot cleaner if I know what I'm doing rather than going from one event to the other. So all the beginner events, all the easy special conditions, then some driving missions, and then the professional events. Just so there's a nice break between just doing 4-wheel drive, NA Sports, Turbo Sports, Clubman Cup. Oh no. I've lost it again. Oh no, have I? Oh, come on. I thought I lost it there. Come on, please. Please. I'm pulling. No. Cut. Alright, this is my third attempt. I'm not giving up yet. I've got economy tyres on, so I'm skidding everywhere. I've got plus 200 kilograms, so I'm nowhere near as fast. But other than that, that's a big thing. I'm about 3-4 seconds off a lap than what I should be. And it's gone from an 8-point race to a, what was it? Was a 144-point race. So the difficulty's definitely increased. But saying that, I have overtook all of them in the first corner. But I doubt I'm going to hold that lead, because I go really slow around these corners here. And I still go off the grass. So I'm at a complete disadvantage, because they're all using sport racing tyres with a lot more grip than this, and they're probably a lot lighter than me, apart from the Range Rover, of course. But hopefully I can win. So we got a 2-second lead on the Quattro. My friend's dad used to have an Audi Quattro that I used to, well, he just went around in it. Oh dear. This corner's caught me off 3 times, I think. Or was it 2 times? Sorry. Because it just looks a lot cleaner and easier than it actually is. But we do have about probably a second lead. Yeah, 1.5 seconds. This corner I have to brake extremely early on. Yes, that early. I had to play it real safe there, because last time I completely lost. I went off and came back from 3rd to 2nd. I was only about half a second off the dude in the RS200. But just tiny mistakes, just a not braking for 0.2 of a second earlier can cause a lot. He's not overtaking me here. No, didn't think so. But I left the outside open. Oh no, that's fine. So we got a half a second lead. Hopefully we can maintain it or increase it, provided that I don't screw up this corner here. I'm gonna have to brake really hard, and he's probably gonna smack into me, which I think he did. But we do win this race, luckily, in my Subaru Impreza, in a nice Pearl Rally Mika, but they are catching up. So there we go, 144 points. It's in my bank. Nice, nice, nice. The RS200 is a really hit and miss car, because it's so much faster than every other car, but it just gets stuck behind the slower ones sometimes, because it hardly ever starts in the podiums positions, if that makes sense. 1, 2, 3. Obviously, you know the. I'll just shut up. Yeah. So race number 2. Alright then, race number 2, and we're at Autumn Ring Mini. This is a 100 point race, and I've done this once before and I ended up losing. Again, the economy tyres just make this so much harder, because I have to go so slow round every single corner. So I'm just counting on the fact that my car's is fast enough and the AI is not good enough to let me overtake them all. Really wide round there. That is a really big problem. You skid out at really low G's, of course, and I just get shunted onto the grass there. Not that I'm complaining, obviously. It looks like that Range Rover is going to be overtook anytime soon. So there we go, got 2 in one corner there. And I do go out that corner faster than the Audi. And again with the Range Rover, so I'm in the lead, got 2 more laps, 2 and a bit more laps to go. And that probably has made me lose the lead. Oh no, that's good. Brilliant stuff. Oh, swerving onto the grass there. So I got a 1 second lead somehow. Kind of ironic that I lost the last race, which was 24 points, and I'm winning this race, which is 100 points. That's just the error or something probably. So we got a 2 second lead now. Feeling pretty confident. I'd help if I downshifted there probably. There we go. Good corner there. Brakes a bit early there. Well, we got a massive lead for the final lap going into the first corner. Having to break down the bits. Yeah, there we go. 5 second lead somehow. No idea why this is a 100 point race. We just had to downshift there. Bit wide around that corner. And a bit slow. But that's what economy tyres do for you. Or to you, I suppose you'd say. onto the grass a bit. And we do win by quite some bit. There we go, look, 100-point race won, 24-point race lost. I think it's because all the good cars were stuck behind the Land Rover. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a nice easy win to my name. To race number 3! Right, so I've decided to put on sports tyres for this race. Because this track is so corner orientated and the economy tyres provide little to no grip. And I've tried many times and I've failed to win. So we're using sports tyres this time, as I just stated. And it is kind of ironic, yes, that I'm using a four-wheel drive car that's renowned for great traction, and I'm using tyres that just make it awful round turns. But that's part of the challenge, because as you can see, this car is just too dominant. And this is with the 200 extra kilos. So I don't know if you can tell, but I definitely can see the benefit of these sports tyres. I don't really want to be drifting around that corner. So we got 5-second lead, which is pretty big, not gonna lie. Mounting the curb there. You're seeing what it's like if I don't brake. I don't know if I'm any slower or faster. Can't really tell because the last lap time would be off the line. So tell me if you got a PS2 or like a emulator or something like that, and tell me what games you have, what you want to see me play if you're really that bothered about what I'm doing. I'm sure you're more concerned about your life, but sometimes some people do care. But yeah, tell me if you want to see me get a PS2 game, because they're like pennies and I can afford them. I was thinking about doing The Simpsons Hit and Run, which is like GTA but The Simpsons without, you know, all the stuff that makes it an 18, such as guns. You just kick people and punch people and run people over. But there's no swearing. And the missions are really fun. And there's a jet car. I don't know if I'm spoiling it or not. But yeah, tell me if you want me to do that. Just in case you're finding this series a little bit, not boring, but repetitive, since I'm only doing this a day. See, I could do a PS4, I got Skyrim, I could play that. I like Skyrim, Skyrim's fun. But I don't really know what to do in it. I could do a let's play, but I'm awful at Skyrim. not that I'm saying I'm good at this, but I'm still learning the basics. I did have Skyrim on the PS3, but it broke, and that was really sad. Alright, race number 4. Oh, I forgot to put on economy tyres. Oh well, I'll just leave them on, I think. Driving around with little to no grip was basically torture. Tell you what I'll do, I'll just stay behind some cars. It is really surprising to see how fast the Subaru is compared to the Mitsubishis. I had no idea why they broke that hard. I think broke. That would be braked, wouldn't it? You can't tell that I'm supposed to be getting a grade 6 in English. Oh, alright, calm down. Another game I got Call of Duty, but I'm sort of bored of Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare and stuff like that. Because they're kind of repetitive and the same. I don't know, I got Project Cars, but I don't have a wheel. I think I've told you this before in an earlier episode. Obviously it's not a later episode, is it? Couldn't be a later episode. Unless I was... No, it'd be impossible. Unless I... Yeah, yeah. What was I on about? A wheel. No, it wasn't. Project Cars. Yeah, I could record Project Cars, but I'm awful at it. Because I don't have a wheel. I might get one, but they're just so expensive. Come on. I didn't know I was that bad at this game. That was an awful segment there. It's just really hard with this circuit because there's so many blind corners. I'm pretty sure I can do this corner flat out. Yeah. Although I could do it a bit slower and not have lost that much speed at the end. Now we come up to the final turn. Or two turns, or I suppose you can split it into two if you want. The final hairpin. And then back out onto the straight. Wholesome 5-second lead, so this car is so dominant. Only cost me 30 grand. And I'm probably going to be using this car in the special dirt racing events and stuff like that. Just because it's, you know, it is a rally car. Didn't mean to downshift there. Oh, a bit fast around there. Luckily with this game, if you hit a corner at, well, if you hit a wall that isn't at basically like 180 degrees, you just get shunted off, you don't stop. So that's a benefit. If you do run off, most of the time you'll just be guided around the corner or just shoved back on the track rather than just stopping and spinning out, which is always a bonus because I will be running off the track a lot. I probably could have done that faster, but I was a bit scared and I didn't see that corner coming up. So we got an 8-second lead, which is enough. I forgot how many points this was. But yeah. But yeah, what? I have no idea what I'm talking about in these videos. I'll get better, I promise. So just bear with me. Oh, there we go, 33 points. Not too much. Not too little though. Just because I want to see how fast this car can actually go, I'm going to remove the ballast weight. So yes, I'm going to be winning by quite a considerable amount. I can speak. It'll just be interesting to see how fast it does go on the very, very long straight in this track. And this is, I think, the 90s or the 80s version. So it's a lot simpler. There you go. Yeah, 90s. So there aren't any chicanes at the end. It's just one smooth corner. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So we're against the Lancia and some other cars. So yeah, this car does a 0 to 60 in just over 3 seconds, so it's pretty quick. and it brakes pretty well. I think this is literally a rally car, but without the stripes and suspension and stuff like that, because it is really fast. Onto the mud there. Don't really want to be doing that. Just getting used to the brakes. You can brake a lot later now because you're 200 kilograms lighter. This car's already done 34 miles and we've only done 4 and a bit races. A bit wide there. I don't think I'll need to brake for this corner. Just go on the outside to be safe. No, I don't. That's good. Right, now to see how fast this car can really go. 120. Come on, faster. Thought it'd be a bit faster than this, to be honest. I want you to hit at 155. Come on. Slowly. Come on. Ah. It could have done. There we go. I even pushed, did a bit of a late brake there, and still didn't reach at 155. It's not a long enough straight. Well, I don't have good enough tyres. So we got a 7-second lead, which is pretty good, pretty good. I wasn't expecting this car to be this dominant. I know I said how dominant this car is, but I did plan this episode to be, you know, me in the middle of things, not me completely winning every single race. I keep on saying race. At least there's no English speaking exam. I've already done that. Did that in year 10. Me and a friend did it about what was it? The education system and why it's rubbish. Because we're not original and we just whine about things. Yeah. Although the theme was Rim 101. I could have done something more interesting like feminists or Americans or something like that. That would have been better. Could have persuaded more people with that, but oh well. And I am aware that I did cheat that chicane, but that's because I wasn't really paying attention to the game. I was too busy talking to a microphone. Because that's how my life is now. Talking to an empty room in darkness with the curtain shut, with the door closed and nobody can hear me, and nobody affects the microphone. Although my mum has made some special occasions and special appearances in my videos, but I tried to shut her up. And by that I mean mute her. Wouldn't that be great if you could just mute people? I think that's a great idea. So if you're being moaned at, you just press mute and that's it. You're not being moaned at. I know. I'm a genius. So the prize car we win is a funky Toyota. It's nice orange. I'm liking that. Those are some pretty odd wheels. A very, very special car. Yeah. Wasn't expecting to win that. Well, that obviously was because I played this game before. I feign ignorance to make it more interesting. But yeah, it's a pretty cool car. It's got a lot of camber. So if you enjoyed this little video, like it. If you like me as a person... Oh, it's still going on. I better just skip this bit, sorry. Right, yeah. As I was saying, if you like me as a person, then please do subscribe. It would mean the world to me during my exams. I'll remember that I got more than 1 subscriber, and I'll definitely get a better grade. Because that's how I'll get there. Yeah, and goodbye.